This is Close Combat Gateway to Caen. You're watching episode 35 of the Allied campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We've got the movement phase at 1000, and up here in Marseillais, we're just going to be staying put. Same with over here in Skyline. We have no new units, so down here, I've got a little bit of reinforcements coming in from Lavaltru, but we won't be able to use them just yet, so we got to hang in there a little bit longer. Down here, I'm going to move extra support because we've only got 3 tanks left. And then, because that should shore up this corner, I am going to go ahead and move east now that Hill 113 is secure. Everybody's just kind of following everybody to the east. And then we'll have to wait to move to the south in the next movement. But we do have enough units on this east side to hold the battles that are coming up, I believe. I don't think this should be much of an issue. Looks like everything's kicking off just fine. No artillery slowing us down. All right. So now we've got 2 battle groups here. We'll have 1 available to reinforce and 1 to move south. Our first battle, we're going to have up here at Mouen. And it looks like we're going to have 15th Division taking on 12th SS. So 46th Brigade is well seasoned, and I think that these guys will be just fine. The Allies are going to be Elaine's boyfriend company. I'm not going to replace 2nd Platoon, but I think we'll be okay without them. We did dominate pretty strong here in the last battle, so I have no reason to think that that won't be the same going forward. And looks like we have 1 platoon of Pioneer, and then 2 more. But then they've got a half-track, a Panzer and only 1 75mm. So not near the force that we have to worry about here. We have this northeast defense again. They have that one little patch in the middle where there's bocage and trees, but everything else is open. So I'm using the same strategy as last time. Some tanks in the south, some tanks in the middle, some tanks in the north, and then a line of infantry. And that did serve us well last time. I think we'll be just fine, but I do have the tanks tucked back just a little bit to avoid direct confrontation with that AT gun, with the exception of the 2 in the middle, because there's not really a good place to put them without them just being fully hidden. But I think 2 tanks can take on 1 AT gun. Well, speak of the devil. Okay, there's the half-track. Tim Watley can't see it, but I think if we go ahead and get Lloyd Braun on it, we'll be fine. Quellis can kind of see the AT gun. We can't with Todd Gack at all, so we're going to have to move Todd Gack a little bit. That corner of the concrete wall's in the way. Mortars out there. Ooh, they've got artillery. Nothing we can do about that. Pioneers are running for us, and apparently we can't see them. Let's get these tanks moved up a little bit. So, yeah, the artillery, we're just going to have to ride it out. Engage. Quellis, I think, is going to have to move forward because Todd Gack can't fit through there. And then we'll bring the close talker down around as well. Seems like everything's okay. Let's get JFK Jr. out here. And then Owen March. And it looks like it's Joe Davola. And he was a Piat team in the back of that 3-story. So kind of unfortunate, but we couldn't avoid it.
Redeployed.
Alright, Quellis. Oh, they've actually knocked them out. Hit this infantry instead. Todd Gack, pull up. Same with the close talker. With the AT gun dropped, now it's just push them back and annihilate. Ooh, the artillery is still falling. I actually thought it was over. Apparently Dr. Reston can't use the mortar. I don't understand why. Tony can, but the gunner is actually stunned and unconscious, which is fine, but if he comes to, we'll let him engage there. Dr. Reston can't see. Wait. What? What is this? Alright.
Target eliminated.
And I think we just keep pushing the tanks forward. Deal with this infantry that's out here in the open. Let's just advance hard. We don't want to be reckless, but we do need to clear these guys out. And I'm not super patient in waiting for each one to show their head. So, I'm wondering if we can even make that smoke screen with the mortars, because one of our mortars doesn't work. So I'm thinking we could use the tanks, but I'm thinking if we can get these guys pushed back far enough, we can make the crossing with the infantry in the open without smoke, and I think we'll be okay. So move down. Tim Watley's just got to be a little cautious, but we want to look for those guys that are down here. David Putty and Billy crawl across.
Redeployed.
Let's keep moving up with the close talker. Tim Watley has eyes on. And they've surrendered. Pretty sure all of them surrendered, yeah. What is this? Oh, it's the mortar. My bad. Okay. Let's move up here a little bit.
Redeployed.
Last time they were hiding on the bocage, in it, whatever, but like they were like right on the line. And so if we get close, they can definitely attack us. But I don't think we can risk just running the infantry across without at least poking the tank's head in there and seeing if there's contact. So let's get Keith Hernandez moved down here. Same with Jake Jarmel. And then Billy is just going to make the mad dash with David Putty, and then hopefully those two make it, and hopefully David Putty keeps Billy from panicking. Oh, somebody's shooting already. That didn't take long. Contacts in the south. We got these guys on the road up here. All right, keep moving east. Keep moving east. All right, we got to move 2 more up. So Owen March, get up there. Same with JFK Jr.
In position.
And I wonder if we can get Tim Watley, well, maybe just poke his head straight down the line. And we'll just go east with Lloyd Braun. And let's take all of 2nd Platoon and bring them up to the southwest corner. I'd like the close talker to like
Area secured.
peek over that better. All right, we got contacts right here. Keep moving.
Go there. Deployed.
We are being attacked.
Redeployed.
Come on, Quellis. Boom! Perfect shot. All right, they're throwing grenades up here at Lloyd Braun. And something happened with our move, so Tim Watley cannot go there, I guess. We're going to just have to take him the long way around.
In position.
JFK Jr., Owen March, guys get set. I think we're going to go ahead and get ready to move around the back. I like this being like fully encircled, but let's get the infantry moving in. You can see them crawling away. We should be able to get them all stuck in the back
In position.
with the infantry bearing down on them and the tanks in wait. I'm not playing this as cautiously as last time. Instead of like blasting every suspected location, I'm trying to just keep pressure on and make sure that there's a tank in the spot to help support if possible.
In position.
Let's go ahead and move more infantry over. And we've got a surrenderee coming, 2. We can't really see up there well. We might have to just go east and go around the back. Quellis couldn't just cross where he was, so he's taking the long route, and I'm thinking we won't need him to once he gets there, so that plan falls apart. We'll bring him to the east as well. Oh, contact close, 2 squads, and Lloyd Braun is stuck. Oh, satchel!
Redeployed.
All right, Lloyd Braun has line of sight there. Never mind. We have no mortars left whatsoever. Alright, infantry can see that squad laying there, so let's go ahead and open up on them. As long as Tim Watley is at this like oblique angle, they can't really see them unless they're very close. We might have to reposition. Keep moving, infantry. Keep moving. And Seinfeld get up there. Ooh. I mean, as fast as they see these guys, they're just like vaporizing them. Now, JFK Jr., I want to go up here and get behind them without being blown up, but they are all hiding against that back wall. These guys are pushing hard. We need the infantry to support this. It's definitely worth risking some of the infantry at the preservation of the armor. Okay, we got a team straight east where we're advancing. Nobody can seem to spot them. Like right there. There we go. Lloyd Braun. And can't quite see with the infantry. Nope, can't see. Alright, just go on defend for a minute. Tim Watley can come over here. And then Todd Gack. Do the same thing. But again, stay off the road. The battle ended. Oh, I got too close to the flag. Okay. Well, we lost 4. They wounded 12. And we have 1 damage tank. But we killed 17, we wounded 24, and we took 3 prisoners. We also destroyed their half-track and captured a gun. And that's a little bit of a shame. We know we would have killed them, but, you know. Alright, David Putty has no kills. Pretty Boy Tony has no kills. Fred has no kills. Keith Hernandez has no kills. Jake Jarmel has 1 kill. Billy has no kills. Joel Rifkin has 3 kills. Jerry Seinfeld, no kills. Dr. Reston, no kills. Joe Davola, no kills. Phil Totola has no kills. The Maestro has no kills. Quellis has 6 kills. Todd Gack has 5 kills. Tim Watley has 10 kills. Lloyd Braun has 5 kills and a vehicle kill. The Close Talker has 4 kills. JFK Jr. has 3 kills. And Owen March has 2 kills. All armor. As we know, the enemy didn't do much, so these guys are all just kind of wiped out. They should have a survivor there. They should have a few survivors because we accidentally captured the flag. And looks like there's 3 kills in that one team, and that's pretty much all they got. Half Track had a survivor, Panzerjäger nothing, and the AT gun was wiped out. So not a lot on their part. This was a quick battle, but we do need some of those because we're getting prepared for the real fight that's going to take place in the West. They haven't really reinforced with anything substantial that I can see, so I kind of want to believe that the first couple battles we're just going to coast right through. Once we start facing 9th SS again and it's infantry versus armor, I think that's where the real ticket's going to be at. But for right now, stick around by clicking the subscribe button and support the channel and content with a like and a comment. Be sure to check out some of the new LEGO content that I've been creating. It's in YouTube Shorts, and I'm going to be working on a video tour of the small section of the city that is set up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.